Just put it over on the floor, because your poppy had it. Hi. I don't know if anybody got in yet or anything like that, but we are on YouTube live tonight. Definitely let me know because I cannot see any names when they come in until you write into the chat. So if you're in here, hey, I'm not sure about the music, so we're not even going to play it. We're going to just have a nice, good old time tonight, and we're going to get in some glitter tonight. We finna go in. I think we just finna have, like, this amazing, good old time tonight. So I'm going to give it a little minute for a couple of more people to get in. Maybe a few more people. Hey, who in with me? Write in the little chat. Who's in? Let me see if I can share it from my YouTube. If I can share my live video from my YouTube. Hi. Hey. Hey, God's Butterfly. I'm so glad you tuned in with me. Yes, yes, yes. We about to have fun. We are going to think purple tonight. I got a friend and she needs something interesting to see, in purple her favorite color. So we are going to do a purple live tonight. So I'm going to use some of my glitters. It's about to be the bomb.com, y'all. It's about to be the bomb. So as usual, you guys, we're going to start off with priming our face. I am going to use my favorite stuff as usual. By now, if you really watch me, you should actually know what I am going to use. But if you don't, I am going to refresh and let you know. So the first thing I'm going to go into is the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless. And this is a primer. This primer is amazing. I have oily skin, so I tend to like to get primers that helps my makeup hold up a lot longer. So I'm just going to go in with this primer. I'm going to put a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way. When it comes down to primers, you need a whole lot. So I use a little drop, and I'm going to make sure I use this on the apples of my cheeks. Baby.
Yes.
Can you tell Keisha I'm on?
Okay, I tell.
Okay.
She heard you.
Okay. So I'm just going to add this all to my face. And this primer feels really good on the skin. I like to use it a little bit, just a little bit, tad bit up under my eye because I don't want my eye to be too matte. So I'm going to use a little bit of this up under my eye. Make sure when you guys come in, just give me a hey so I can know and see who in. Ask questions. Anything of that nature that you guys want to do. Oh, I'm passing all my little exercise goals on my thing. The second primer I'm going to go in with is going to be the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector Base. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad. So I'm going to go in with the Becca primer. I'm only going to put this one in, like really focus on my T-zones, my smile lines. So I am going to put this on my nose, my smile line, so where I get creasing on my face. And this is more of an even matter primer. Rub a little bit on my eyebrows. The primer is for the foundation and everything that we're going to put on to adhere to. You always want to start off with giving your face a good base to adhere to. And I have oily skin, so I tend to use primers that are based for oily skin because it tends to help my makeup last longer and look a whole lot better. So with that being done, we're going to go in with the Ruby, what is this? The Ruby Kiss Gold Brow Pencil, and I'm going to use the dark brown one. And I'm going to start by lining the bottom of my eyebrow. And I'm just following my natural line. And if you notice, I'm not starting right here in the front. I'm starting a little bit back because I'm going to fan that part out. And I'm stopping also at my arch point before. I'm not dragging it all the way out and making a tail. I'm stopping at my arch point. I'm going to take the top line and connect that line as well to my arch. So at this point, I have not filled in the center of my brow. I have only put a line at the bottom and a line at the top and made them connect at the arch. Them eyebrows is probably the hardest thing, but once you get it, you got it, girl. So once I have both of the brows, well, both of my points, the top line and the bottom line meeting at the arch, I'm going to go in and start filling in the tail. And the reason that you do not want to go ahead and just draw the tail in when you start at the bottom, because you don't want to give yourself, you don't want to get rid of your arch. And when you draw out, you really tend to get rid of the arch when you do it. It's easier when you break it down in them steps. You want to draw the line at the bottom first, the line at the top, and connect them at the arch, and then you want to fill in the tail. Once I have done that, I usually take the spoolie part on the brush, and I usually blend the brow. I move the brow product through my brows. You move the product right through the brow. And tonight I am going to set my brow with a little bit of brow powder. If I can find the right brush, we're going to use a little bit of brow powder, y'all. I can find me a little angle brush right there. We're going to use just a little bit of brow powder right here in the... And I'm going to go in with the Color You Cosmetics. Hi, Karen, girl. I'm glad you was able to join in. I'm going to go in with the Color You Cosmetic Dark Brown Brow Powder. And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to set that pencil a little bit. And if you notice tonight, I did not fill the brow in with the pencil. I lined the bottom to the arch. Then I did the top to the arch. And then I did the tail. And I used the spoolie to move the product around. And now I'm setting it a little bit with the brow powder. And from there, we got like a nice brow. And we can see the difference. Like a brow really opens up your face. Like I know I probably be like, she look crazy when she go out without her brows on. But I mean, I really don't care. When I'm out, I'm plain Jane. So we're going to do the other brow as well. Once again, we will start at the bottom. And you don't want to start right at the front. You want to start a little bit behind the front of the brow. We're going to do the same thing on top. And then we're going to fill in the tail. And we're going to take that same little spoolie and we're going to move the product around. And I'm going to take that same Color You Cosmetics brow powder. And we are going to set and fill in the brow with the brow powder. And I'm using like a little angle brush and a light hand. You don't want to be too harsh and just be packing all the powder on there. You want it to be kind of a soft brow. You want to use kind of a light hand. And you don't want to put too much product towards the front because we want to have that gradient effect where it's kind of faded in the front and gets darker towards the end. And we're going to go in with the spoolie again and move that product around in the front of the brow so we can create that gradient effect. And this was the Color You Cosmetic Brow Powder in, well, Brow Definer in dark brown. So it looks a little bit like this. So because we're doing a little fun glitter tonight, I am going to use a lighter concealer. And I'm going to go in with the Color You Cosmetics PC6. This one is about, I want to say maybe 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. But I want it to be that bright because we're doing an intense look tonight. A little bit of a dramatic look. So the Color You Cosmetic PC cream is like a concealer cream. And it looks like this. I'm going to use this to carve out the shape. Hey, Tanisha girl. I'm so glad you could join us. I'm going to use this, and I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to start first by lining up under the brow. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the same thing at the top. I recommend for you beginners, if you want your highlight to be intense at the bottom and not so much having to do so much blending, I would recommend not putting the lighter concealer at the top because it's more work for you to have to blend out. I would use a concealer more closer to your skin tone at the top. Or you can use your foundation if you want it to be, you know, you don't want that highlighted look around your brows. But when I finish, I'm going to make sure that I blend out the top of the brow so it's not going to look as highlighted as it look right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome to whoever came in. Right, the shape is very important and everybody's shape is different. Only you know the way your eye is shaped determines how you define your brows. And I'm going to go over this process again. And I'm going to do the same thing at the top of this brow. And we all know that the brows are not twins. They are distant cousins sometimes, and sometimes they could be sisters. But natural brows are not even twins. So don't panic. You just need to try to get them as close as to the shape. And I'm going to go in with a blending brush, and I am going to blend this concealer. The tail doesn't have to be as pointy. It's up to you, because I've seen some brows be done straight. But what makes a brow look clean is the sharpness on the end. Even when you go get your brows arched or waxed, they make sure that they give you that cleanness on the end, because that make it look sharp. It make it look like you freshly got it done. And it makes the brow look more defined. If you leave your brow like extra, all the same size, it's just gonna look like you don't have any structure to your brow. So by creating the fullness in the front and making it smaller, you're defining the brow, and you actually building the arch. When I want more of a higher arch, I usually make my tail thinner. This is a look to me that has a high arch. So I would consider this to be me doing my eyebrows so I can have a high arch. I feel like we really get some instructing in tonight, and I'm really pleased with this. Like, I'm having fun. I get to, like, really kind of break some stuff down to you guys. So, ask away. Oh, girl, when I tell you, when I first started doing my makeup and started doing my brows was the hardest thing for me. It used to take me forever, and they was just not together. It took me about a year to get my brows like I wanted to, but once I got it, and being that I'm a makeup artist, it took, it's a whole nother ball game when you start to deal with someone else's eyebrows. Because everybody's brows are not the same. You cannot do everybody's brows the same way you do yours. You can use the same method of going about getting the brows, but you have to know structure and face structure to build a proper brows. And trust me, I learned that the hard way when I first started. You just have to slim it down. The point makes it look sharp and clean, and make it look like, if you ever noticed, like when you go to get your brows done, like my mom gets her brows threaded. I got it done twice. It's the most horrible thing. I don't see how people do it. It hurts so bad. But when you actually go and they do it, you can always tell that you got it done because they arch it and clean it up and it be so sharp and so crisp. And being that I don't get my eyebrows arched that often because I don't have like a whole bunch of hair. When they grow out, I really just be cleaning them up myself and getting them. Well, I know how to clean them up too, but I usually just don't get them done like that. So I tend to use the concealer because the concealer give me the look as if I just freshly got them arched. So now that I have my brows and I pretty much feel like I have the shape that I want, I'm going to go in and I'm going to add an eyeshadow base. Tonight, I am going to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white. In milk, I'm sorry. And I'm just going to add this all over my lid. And I'm using this as a eyeshadow base. And the reason that I chose this white one is because I want the colors that I'm about to put down to really pop. So I'm going to use this white jumbo pencil. I'm going to put it all over my lid. And I'm going to go in with a light fluffy brush. And I'm going to blend that white, that milk jumbo pencil, the NYX. And I think that pencil is like maybe $2.99, $3.99 in the beauty supply store. It's a great eyeshadow base primer. It helps the eyeshadow show up better, gives it something to adhere. It helps with creasing. And it just helps your eyeshadows last longer. And sometimes your finger will be your best friend with building it out because your finger has heat and it warms up the product. So a lot of makeup artists, when they get ready to use, they use their fingers on with a lot of stuff because it warms up the product and helps the product move around faster. So with that being said, I'm going to take the Kryolan, and this is the TL1 translucent powder, and I'm going to take it. This is a white translucent powder. It's not something that is any other color. It does not have any color to it. It's white. And I basically use this to set my eyelid. So I'm going to take that white translucent powder and I'm going to set my eyelid with it. And this is just to keep from creasing, to set that eyeshadow base that I just put down. This is also to help my colors transition and blend a whole lot smoother. Yes. Yes. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm just going to set this little eye. Y'all quiet tonight? Y'all got some questions for me? I'm trying to read y'all comments, y'all. So if y'all see me looking crazy at the screen, I'm trying to read the comments. So I'm just setting that that eyeshadow base. And now that we had it set, I am using the Kryolan TL4 translucent powder to set the eyeshadow primer that we put down. And this is going to allow for easy blending. This is going to help with the creasing, keep our eyeshadows from creasing. And it's just getting us ready to apply these beautiful colors that we're about to put on. So I am going to go in. Let me get something because I have this palette that I barely use. I bought it a long time ago. It's a Shiny Mix Master. It came in a box like this. I can't even remember, so don't let me tell y'all how much it was because I don't remember. But I feel like it has some colors in here that might work for our look tonight. We're going to see. I heard my phone go off. I don't know where it went. Heard it. Okay, so that's not the one we're going to go in first. We're going to go into the Juvia's Place palette first. And I'm going to go into the Zulu by Juvia's Place. To be honest, I don't think I gave them a fair chance with their products. So I'm not going to say they're a bad product because I really got it and haven't used it that much. So I pulled it out the closet and I'm about to start using it. So we're going to see where it go. And I'll let you know. But when I purchased it, it had really good reviews on it. And I thought that it was like, you know, amazing. But I ended up getting something else and it got me distracted. Neither here nor there. We're going to try it out tonight. We're going to see. Oh, you do? So do you like the smoke kit? Yes, it is. It is a little pricey. So I'm going to go into this color right here. And the color in this palette don't have any name. So it's like a pinky color. And I'm going to put this right here in my transition color. Right here in the crease. And this is what all my other eyeshadows I'm about to apply down. This is what it's going to be blending and fading into. And coming into. Nice little transition color. Yes. This is the Zulu by Juvia. It's this one. These palettes are so pigmented, and I really, 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 really recommend if you're an eyeshadow lover of color and pigment, those are a great eyeshadow for great price. What you say, baby?
Sorry.
Put what?
The black one. That I said I want one more.
Yeah, you can put it in there.
Or that shirt you already said I could wear.
It's already in the dryer.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to put that in there. All right. So, this is our transition color. I feel like this is enough transition color because this is something for the rest of our eyeshadows to adhere with. And I'm thinking because I went in this direction, we're going to do a little bit of a halo eye a little bit tonight. Shany is a product that's been around for a long time. It's not in stores. You do have to purchase it online. But when I got it, I got the Masterpiece 7-layer remix. So it came with like, it comes out like this and it slides out and it has so many different colors and so many different things to just play with and just, it's a lot. Like, it's definitely a lot. And I think we're going to go in with this purple shade. I don't know which layer it is, but I am going to use this Shany palette tonight. And I'm going to go in with this purple shade right here. And I'm going to focus this a little bit more in depth in my crease. And this is not quite as dark as I wanted to be, so I am going to go in with another color on top of it. Oh, wow. If you want, if you send me a message, I can send you the website to Shany Cosmetics after my live if you need me to. If you know me on Facebook or you follow me on Facebook, I can send you the link. I'm going to go back into the Zulu by Juvia, and I'm going to go into this dark purple shade right here. And when I'm applying this, because I want this to be focused on the tip of my brush because I want to define my crease, I'm going in with my brush pointed and directly into the color. And I'm going to still focus this color right here in the crease. I wanted to really, 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 really. I haven't used the color wheel. What is that a brand? Is that a brand? I never heard of the color wheel. Is that by Shany or is it another brand? Y'all stop playing and go to bed, babies. And I'm just adding this purple right here. And I'm using windshield wiper motions. Hello, Monique. I'm so glad you joined us. Tonight we're going to have a little fun. I got this purple glitter thing going on. So this is what we're going with tonight. I'm excited. I'm so glad. Right. It does help with the color wheel of colors that go together. But I also think as a makeup artist, expressing yourself, makeup is what you want. It's your art. So if you want to put orange and lime green together, do you? If you want to walk out with purple on one eye and green on the other eye, do you? Don't let nobody tell you and define how you should do your makeup. That's your art. That's your creative side. So you want to always make sure you still get to be creative and be who you are when it comes to your makeup. Let me see. I'm trying to pull my YouTube up on my phone so I can actually watch the video with y'all. Because some of the stuff... Come here, Tuka. Oh, I'm turning that tablet on for me.
Where?
Oh, I'm turning that tablet on for me. Never mind. You don't have to. You're good. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to get the... And I'm just going in and building my crease up because I really want that purple to be a big factor tonight. And I'm really focusing on the crease. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, baby? Y'all need to go to bed, baby. Y'all got school in the morning, and it's time to go to bed. Is it me or is it just my kids when it's time to go to bed? They do not want to go to bed. Girl, I understand. That's why I do mine from another phone. Hey, baby. Nothing. Keisha down there watching. Right. Every time it's time for them to go to bed, they do everything but go do what I say. Go get in the bed. That's all I want them to do. They do everything. Their daddy just came and told them the same thing. Huh? The what comb? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So we still in the process of building up this purple because we want it to be very, very intense tonight. We're going for an intense look. Let me slide up a little bit for y'all. What happened? And we just building this intensity up with this purple. I'm going to also go in, I think, tonight with my Kat Von D because I want to darken it up a little bit. And this is the Matte to Metal palette. I love this palette. It's a little bit pricey. It was about $65, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. And I'm going to go into this purple shade right here, this little darker purple. And it's called Ribbon. I'm going to go into Ribbon. And I'm going to take a little bit more dense brush just so we can make this color a little bit more intense. And I'm just taking this purple from the Kat Von D palette. So I'm just adding this. You on the Facebook too, so it's showing through the Facebook as well? Somebody reported me. Somebody reported me, so right now I'm blocked from going live on my Facebook. So that's what ended up making me go live through my YouTube. So until I'm unblocked, I really want my YouTube to work because Facebook is giving me so much trouble and I keep getting reported and blocked out. It's like the more I do on live, it's like it just seems like they keep trying to stop me. But I kind of like the camera actually look better. But see, I like my Facebook because I actually can go on with other people. I just think, you know, Facebook, I got reported. So until they review it, I'm blocked from going live on Facebook. But tomorrow, I will be going live through Savon Facebook tomorrow. And I'm going to make sure that I make a post so you guys can know. I will be going live through Savon with Savon tomorrow on Facebook. And we will be going live at 8 o'clock. The reason for the change time tomorrow is because, you know, me and Savon do a really intense look. And I know a lot of y'all have to go to work and have a lot of stuff, you know. The looks that me and Savon do be over the top dramatic and really be showcasing our art. So we tend to go a little longer. So tomorrow we're gonna start at 8 and I'm gonna run it through Savon page. So you guys be on the lookout. I'm gonna make sure you have the links. So we will be on Facebook and we will be serving y'all tomorrow. So we're gonna be doing Girls Just Wanna Clown Around tomorrow. So the theme, we will be making ourselves look like clowns. It is, let me see. It is 9:55 here. So we're an hour behind. Where you from? Texas, girl. I want to go to Texas. I want to go to Texas so I can wear a cowgirl hat and it makes sense and the people will agree with me on the cowgirl hat. So, because we are going in and I want to make sure that this is really intense, I'm going to go in with the NYX eyeshadow cream base primer. I'm not going to use the pencil for this. I'm going to actually use, what's wrong with Texas? I am going to, oh, it's crowded. It's crowded. It's getting crowded here in Atlanta too. I'm going to use the NYX eyeshadow base in white. And I'm going to take that same angle brush, dip it in there, and I'm going to apply this to where I want it on my lid. And I'm just carving out the exact shape that I want to have on my lid. So now that I feel like I have the shape that I was trying to achieve on my lid, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Metal to Matte palette again. And I'm going to go into this color right here. It's like a little lavender color. It's called Twinkle. It's like a shimmery lavender color. And we're going to place that right in the center. And we want to pack this color on. And because I want this color to be packed on, you want to use tapping motions. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. When you pack it on, it actually gets more of the color there. When you swipe, you start to remove some of the color and you move it around. When you packing it, you just packing it. You making the color more intense. You getting it down. You can always go in with a clean blender brush and clean up the edges because that's what I'm going to do after I finish. But when you want to get a color intense, you pack it on. I have a kind of wide brush, eyeshadow brush, and it's kind of flat, but it's a little bit more fluffy on the end to do it. And that's able so I can get, it's kind of a dense brush to put down, but it's an eyeshadow brush. And I use a big one when I'm trying to pack because I want to pick up a lot of product and make it kind of easy for me not to have to be grabbing so much product. love being on live with y'all. Y'all are sweet. Like, y'all encourage me, and all the pictures you guys send me of y'all recreating looks and trying to do some of the stuff or showing me what I showed you guys. I love it. I love it. I love makeup. I love all the questions. It don't matter if I'm up and it's late and I see somebody send me a question, I try to respond back. I mean, you guys are like, have become such a big part of my life. And y'all might don't even understand that. So I appreciate everyone that like supports me and join in, because I'm just doing what I love, and I'm just glad to share and help and giving it help needed. Ask anything you want to ask away. I'm here. I'm going to start to lock down a schedule with my little show though, Talk, Sip, and Slay. And I'm going to start Monday night is going to be amateur nights. So I'm going to have a amateur come on with me and actually have them do their makeup with me, and I can kind of help them through it. This is somebody that's not a makeup artist. This is like an everyday woman that's just looking for tips to help do her makeup. Like, I'm all for women empowerment and encouraging each other. You guys, sometimes I could be having a bad day, and y'all send me some of the most positive messages, and I really appreciate that. And I'm just adding that darker purple from the Kat Von D palette. I'm just adding that to the end because I want to intensify. I lost a little color when I packed on that center lid color, so I want to just intensify that just a little bit more. And I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush. This blending brush has nothing on it. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to make sure I'm going to blend and soften the edges. And I'm just softening these lines, making sure everything is blended and defined like I wanted to before we go in with the fun stuff. So I am going to go in with my NYX glitter glue. Is that what it's called? Let me see what the name of this is to make sure I'm saying it right. I'm going to go in with the NYX Glitter Primer. It looks like this. It's probably like $5.99, maybe $6.99 in the store. It's probably one of the best ones I done used. And I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. It looks like this. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. And tonight we are going to use my glitter from my collection that can be purchased on my web. You don't go all the way up because you don't want eyeshadow like this on your eye. When you're trying to give more of a defined look in your crease, you want to focus on a shape. So what I did was gave my eye a shape. This is not the natural shape of my eye. My eyes are a little bit more slanted. My crease, I got like a hooded little eyelid. So I really gave myself a shape to work with. That's why you don't want to bring it all the way up. I still want you to be able to see the work I did on my brows that I highlighted. I still want you to see how defined my brow is. You don't want to get rid of all of that. By putting eyeshadow at the top, it's not being as defined as it could. Now, I have seen some looks that are artistic that works, and that look can go for some looks. But for a look the looks that I go for when I do my makeup, and most of the time my clients, I do not take a look. It will be more of an editorial look when I do that. So I'm going to add this primer, and like I said, I am going to use my glitter from my collection. You can purchase these glitters on my website at www.studiopinkatl, and this is Purple Rain. So I'm going to use this. First, I will apply the glue. And I'm just applying this all over this lavender that I put down, the light color Twinkle from the Kat Von D Metal to Matte palette. And I'm going to take my glitter, Purple Rain, and I'm going to add it. I don't know if it's picking up really, really good on you guys' end. But we got a nice purpley glitter eye. Oh, thank you. I love glitter. These glitters are $5 on my website. I do have a promo kit, the $12 promo. The 12-piece promo kit is $55. It comes with a case and a bag. If anybody got a chance to see them and had a chance to see on my Facebook to check out my glitters, they can be purchased on my website. You can't beat that. It's prom season. If you have a daughter, if you're a makeup artist, glitter is always fun to have. Can never go wrong with glitter. Every girl should have some glitter. These glitters can be worn on your lips. Yes, they are still, I still had a promo going on right now. And they can be purchased on my site. They can be worn on your lips. They could be as liners, the lips, the eyes. I actually had somebody buy my kit and they actually used it on their nails as well. So maybe if you're a nail tech and you actually love, glitters, these glitters are fine enough to be applied on the nails, the eyes, and the lips. I have an array of glitters. I have 40 colors right now in my collection, and it's still more to come. We have special mixes, solid colors. Everybody needs glitter. All girls should have glitter. Glitter is so fun. So fun. You could do so much with it. So, I'm actually going to go in with that clean fluffy brush that I used, and I'm going to make sure any little leave out. And now I'm going to go in with my NYX liner. Oh, I think I just scratched my eye. And this is probably one of my favorite drugstore glue, glitter glues because it really holds up. It really does get the job done. So I'm going to go in with the NYX black liner. I just bought a new one. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all hold tight with me. I'm trying to find my little liner. I guess this is, because this don't look like the one I just bought though. Trying to see y'all. Let me find my liner. It seems like every time I go on live, I be missing certain stuff, and it be so weird. When I'm doing my makeup. There you go. Finna make this one work. So we're going to go in with the NYX liner. And when you're doing it on yourself, you want to leave your eye open. You do not want to stretch and pull the eye to try to go ahead and create no shape. You want to leave the eye open so you can see exactly. Y'all know when you're doing liner, you got to concentrate. So hold 1 second, y'all. Girl, this is my good side, girl. Oh, this is pretty. It made me look like I got a big eyeball, y'all. So we're going to go in. This is my difficult eye, y'all. So bear with me. You know about another one last night. Going in. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm blocking y'all from seeing. Okay. So tonight, liner went easy, y'all. I can't even complain because this went pretty good. I just know I had my liner right here in my face, y'all. My liner was right here in my face the whole entire time. How you know you're old lady? Because you start looking all over stuff. I need to get my contacts. Because that one is out a little bit that I already had. So it was already right here. So let me go over it a little bit. Man, I've been doing makeup 12 years. Trust me, if you keep doing it every day and keep practicing, I walked around the house with so many ugly eyebrows and so much ugly liner and messed up stuff. It just takes time. Right, my sister was my test dummy. My friends. Woo. So let me fan this a little bit so we won't mess up. So then dry. Gonna fan a little bit, y'all. Yes, I'm glad I did this for you. Thank you so much, Karen. I did this for you, girl. Girl, I wish I was. I thank you so much. Like, you just made my night telling me I look young. I feel like I'm getting old, girl. You know, you hit that 30, I'm 32. I feel like my body doing all kind of new stuff on me. And, you know, it's getting there. I feel old sometimes. Make sure this is straight for you guys. So we about to get into my favorite part, and I'm going to go in with the NYX First Base Primer. And this just adds a little bit moisture and helps for my foundation to have something to stick to. So I'm going to go in and spray this first. Yeah, that's old. You know, you want to be in your 20s. Well, I don't want to go back to my 20s. I'm fine with being 30, to be honest. And I'm going to go in with my favorite. You guys already know. I go in and I color correct and spot conceal and all that good stuff with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. This foundation is about either $25 or $27. And it's fairly new to Clinique, but I love it. I really love it. And I go over. Okay, you got a June baby girl. A June birthday coming up. So everywhere that I have like discoloration in my face and dark marks, I put this foundation right on there. And remember, this glitter can be purchased on my website. It can be worn on the lips. And for all you ladies that's scared of a little glitter, ain't nothing wrong with a red glitter litter. I have a red glitter lip. I have a glitter. It's called Red Carpet. And it's just classic. You can never go wrong. Every time I put on that red glitter lip, it's like a showstopper. I don't care where I'm at. So, y'all give me like 1 second to go ahead and wet my beauty blender. I'm right here with you guys, y'all. Just had to wet my little beauty blender because it had done got dry from us sitting here. And I usually let this sit on my face just a little bit before I go ahead and, you know, take it because I wanted to get a little tacky before I start moving around. And I usually take my fan and give it a couple of little fans just to let it sit a little bit. Thank you. So, I'm going to go in with the Sonia Kushik Beauty Blender, and I got this from Target. It was like, somebody told me they got them at Target 2 for $10. If you looking for a good price, good blender and it work and it's soft and it won't be too hard and it do the job and get it done, I suggest picking this up. It's Sonia Kushik. And when I tell you, I picked it up because it was cute. It was like in this little black and white. And it was, y'all gonna make me, y'all making me blush. I'm obsessed with you, Lana. And I'm just gonna blend this out, and I'm just bouncing this beauty blender all around. I'm bouncing that thing. What the girl, the stripper girls be saying, they bouncing that thing around. What's that little song with Rihanna and them bouncing around, bouncing around, bouncing. And I'm just moving that foundation around, and I'm not using swiping motions. Everything is tapping. The swiper, whenever it comes to putting on foundation, you do not want to use swiping motions. Swiper, no swiping. That's how you know I got kids, because anybody who know that came from Dora the Explorer. And I'm going to go in with this new foundation that I've been using. I think it's like $8.99. It's Black Opal Even True Flawless Liquid Foundation. Trying to show y'all. So bright. It look like this. If you're looking for a good little everyday foundation that gives you a nice finish to your skin, it's not a matte finish, it's more like a velvety finish, but I find that it makes the skin look very good. Oh, yeah. And you can actually, what I did with that first foundation, that Clinique foundation, you actually could wear that and put powder on top of that and go. I have done that. I actually used the Kat Von D Metal to Matte palette, the Zulu palette, and a Shany palette. I used a few of them tonight, and I actually used my glitters from my glitter on top. Right. And it's not even a concealer. It's actually a foundation. And like I said, I put it on my spots and I spread it around on my face. And usually, if I'm going to work and it's like the week, or if I'm just going out and I want a nice little natural face, I will just wear that foundation that I put on first. And then I will put some powder on top of it. I definitely will send you this one, glitter. This one is Purple Rain. If you guys was watching last night on my live on Facebook, Lana was the one who went on with me, and we did this amazing Atomic Blonde edition last night. It'll give you, you can use that without using the other foundation that I'm using. Like, I like more of a full coverage, so that Clinique foundation is very dry to me, so it looks very matte. So I tend to like more of a full coverage and a softer look, so that's why I put the other foundation on. But if I'm like doing like a natural to go face, I would just use the Clinique and put the powder on there, because it is a foundation. It's the Clinique's new full coverage foundation that they have. It's the Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer. So this foundation does have built-in concealer. That's why the coverage is so good on that foundation. And like I said, you can put a powder on and just wear that. You do not have to actually, you know, put the other Black Opal foundation on top of it if you want. It's a very good foundation. The other foundation I'm using is the Black Opal Even True Flawless Liquid Foundation. It looks like this. I'm bringing it a little close because it looks so bright when I don't have it. It looks like this. And I got this at Walmart. And I'm just blending this out, and I'm making sure I bring it down on my neck because I want everything to be right. I would just Clinique doing what I did with the first foundation for beginners. For people that don't really like a lot of makeup, but you want to get that little look like, okay, I took the time to do a little bit of something, I would suggest using the Clinique. And matter of fact, because you guys have so many questions, maybe one day, maybe next week, I will do just a look with the Clinique and the powder so you guys can see exactly how it looks. Because that's an everyday face. Without doing the eyeshadow, you can put that on, you know, do a little brow, and you ready to go on them out the door. I will, after the video, I will go down and make sure I do list every product that I use in the description bar. Like I said, the Zulu palette doesn't have names to the colors in the palette, so I would have to just tell you that the Zulu palette was used. And the only color I used, the dark purple out of there and like the pink. But the Juvia Zulu palette, it doesn't have names on this color. I could just tell you the name of the palette, but I will do you guys a list. I had been meaning to actually do a list and post what I was using up under my pictures on Facebook. I just happened never to get around with it. Thank you. For the longest when I was young, I used to hate this little deep voice. I'd be like, oh, I sound like a man sometimes. Oh, girl, I'm excited. Shopping, I love makeup shopping. Look, that's what I do. When I'm frustrated, if I'm happy, if I see it, I cannot go on Walmart or Target without stopping at the makeup store. And I'm just blending out this concealer just a little bit. Yes, Juvia's palette can only be placed online. Even if you go on the website, they usually be having a sale. Like, I think I got mine for like $15 when I got it. So tonight, we are going to use the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And it's by Maybelline. It's the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Treatment Concealer. It looks like this. Amazon is always expensive. It don't even be that expensive on the website. I don't even think they $30 on the website. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say about eBay. Sometimes they be having face stuff, so you be careful on eBay. Thank you. So I'm just going to go in with this concealer up under my eye. And I'm just highlighting the points of my face where I want to bring it like the sun kiss me. Stuff like that. So I usually take my fan and I let my concealer dry a little bit. And the reason that I do that is because it helps the concealer get a little tacky. Because when you first put it down, it's actually, very liquidy. And I wanted to get a little tacky because I want full coverage before I get ready to blend it off. This is creamy. It comes out in like a little tube. And it actually comes out like on a little sponge, and you just put it on. And when I tell you, I had seen so many reviews online about this concealer, and it is the bomb. Like, I suggest if you're looking for a good drugstore concealer, it was about $6.99, and it's amazing. Like, Maybelline did their thing with this concealer. Like, it truly opens up the eyes. Like, you can look right now and see a difference of just how open my eyes are. And it's very full coverage. So you don't have to worry about if you have dark circles or bags. This is going to help. This is going to open up their eyes. That's going to add that brightness and make you just look like you awake. All right, it just made like a big difference in just how my makeup look. Just that quick. Yes, girl. Yes. I can't wait to give it to you. I can't wait to see what you come up with. This is my little makeup version right there. She told me she don't really be wearing makeup. I wish she was still here in Atlanta so I can get a chance to slay on that face. It's okay. I might have to take a trip to come see you, Karen. So, I'm going to go in with a lighter one. The first one that I used in that concealer was golden. But I want to be a little extra because we had this glitter tonight. So I'm going to go in with the shade medium. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this up under the eye. Yes, I haven't contoured yet. I'm gonna do a light contour tonight because I have recently lost a little weight, y'all. And last night when I did that contour, I felt like I looked it so slim in the face. So we gonna do a little light contour tonight. And like always, I'm gonna give it a little fan to help it dry a little faster, get a little tacky for me. The first shade was probably like 2 shades. Loose wet. What did I do to loose wet? And I'm just going to blend it out. Hair, got a little blonde hair from last night. Some weight. I lost some weight, girl. Girl, I done lost a lot of little weight. And it's showing in my face, girl. So, I got my concealer down like I want to. I don't have any lines. We're going to go in and we're going to contour. I was sick for about a week, to be honest, and I couldn't keep anything down. So, a lot of my weight just came off. So right now, my focus now, since I done lost all this weight, is to try to keep it off. So I'm doing some healthy, clean living, and I'm drinking my water, which is really good. Like everybody that I gave grief about drinking the water, because I was like, I want no water all the time. I'm tired of drinking all this water. I apologize. I feel good. I've been really drinking water, and it's really just been great. So we're going to snatch this nose tonight. And I think we just gonna do a little bit of a little, we're gonna do a little Kim, maybe the first nose. Gonna do a little Kim first nose transition. And I'm gonna put a little bit up under here of the, and the reason that is because I want to give the look of a fuller lip. So by adding that darker contour color, and this is the black Opal foundation stick in hazelnut that I'm using to actually as a contour cream. And now I'm going to go in with like a little angle brush if I can find it. This is a little brush I got for Christmas, and it's like a little angle brush. It comes in the, what is these called? I will find out the name of these. I cannot remember right now, but I will find out the name of these for you and make sure I let you know. So I'm going to go in with this little brush, and I'm going to blend out my nose contour first. And you want to drag that contour right here on the front part of the brow because you want to look like everything is just transitioning to each other. And your fingers, like I said, will be your best friend. It warms up the product. It helps you move a little bit better. And sometimes, you know, you just got to do a little old school. You got all these brushes, but you got one of the best tools right there in your face, your hand. Ain't that wrong with that? You can make whatever you want to make with makeup. And then we're going to blend out this little side contour I put down. And we're not going to go as intense with the contour as we did last night. And I'm just bouncing that Beauty Blender around. And you see how softly that Beauty Blender is blending out. You want your Beauty Blender to be damp when you're using this, because you want to create that softness. You want to create that fade. You want everything to look like it's fading into it. You don't want to see where you started your contour and then your highlight. You want everything to be blended and just look like skin. So with that being done, we're going to get ready to set our contour and our highlight. You always want to set creams and liquids with some type of powder. This keeps it staying in place. This keeps it from moving around. It keeps you from creasing. You always want to do this step. I am going to use the Kryolan Transparent Translucent Powder in TL4. This is like their banana powder. I am a diehard fan of banana powder. And I done tried L'Oreal Mercier. I done tried so many other ones. This has always been my favorite. Well, I recently tried this one. And when I tell you, it has totally became my favorite. The powder is so finely milled. And it's like the midnight banana color. I'm going to add this powder to everywhere I put the light concealer. So up under my eyes. I want to make sure we don't have no creasing, and that our concealer is standing bright and strong for us all day. This is why you want to set. We're going to do a little bit of baking, not a whole lot. Yes, we're going to bake for a little bit, but we're not going to overly bake. And this powder is so, hey, Whitney girl, I'm glad you could join us. This powder is so fine. Like when you put it on, it literally like melts like butter. And I'm putting this everywhere I put the concealer. And I'm going to add this right here up under my contour because I want to make it just a little bit more sharper. Baking is when you let the setting powder sit for a little while. I usually try not to let mine go past 5 minutes. I have, you know, been getting up doing stuff and done let it been on there. And sometimes it can be a little hard to blend out. That's why I don't bake for long periods of time. Like I done seen some girls on their live, they will bake it forever and a day, but it really don't take all that. It helps with the creasing for the most part. Now, I am about to set this cream contour that we put down as well. And I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark. And we're going to use this Sculpt shade right here in the middle. It has a highlight, which is like a goldy color. The Sculpt color, which is like warming up your face color. And then the contour color that's really dark. Last night we used the Sculpt and the contour. Tonight I'm only going to use the Sculpt. And I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild angle brush. Right here. And it's shaped like this. It's like angled. And I'm going to start right here in between, well, right where I put that contour stick, that hazelnut from Black Opal contour foundation stick. And I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And I'm going to take it right around my forehead where we laid down that contour and blended it out. This is a powder. They have a cream one. I personally didn't like the cream one when I got it, so I don't use it. They have a cream one that you could use, I guess, to put down first and then put down the powder, but this one is a powder. Oh, it's okay. I'm just glad you're in here with us. So I'm going to go in with me a nice little fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and create add the contour to my nose. The setting powder the same scope color, I'm going to add it down the bridge of my nose to set that cream contour I used there as well. Yes, yes, yes. I find that it's a little bit more softer when you use a powder to do contour than using, you know, kind of creams, and it lasts longer. Because I feel like sometimes when I just use a cream and I don't set it with a powder, it kind of fades away and get washed out from all the blending that I tend to do. And I'm also going to add it right here. Let's make sure. And I added it right here just so I could actually make it look like I have a fuller lip. And now I'm going to take me a nice little clean fluffy brush, and I'm just going to run that a little bit down the edges so I can soften where I put down that contour powder. And we got that little Kim nose now, y'all. We in there. We got the first surgery little Kim nose. I'm happy tonight. I think we did last night. I did about 2 surgery Janet nose. I think we're good on that part. And I'm just going to add just a little bit more right here. Now, for our under eye, we are going to go in with the Metals 2 Matte Kat Von D palette that we had. And I'm going to take my nice little smudger brush from Kiss, Ruby Kiss, and we're going to go in with the lavender shade first, Twinkle. And I'm just going to add that to my waterline, you guys. What you looking for? Huh? What you looking for? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you said. And then I'm going to go in with ribbon. And we're going to smoke this thing out. And the reason I left that powder up under my eye is because any fallout I get, I don't want to mess up. So that powder that's still up under my eye that I'm baking with is going to be able to brush away anything that falls out on it. And I am truly happy with this. So we're going to go ahead and dust away our powder, our baking powder, because we done let it sit long enough. So we're going to get ready to dust it away. Everything away. And we're going to go in with our blush. And tonight we're going to use another matte blush that I have. I don't want to use this. No, we're going to use this e.l.f. blush. And we're going to go in with the color. Let's see what color this is. It don't even have no name on here. It look like this. So we're going to go into this little peak shade right here. And we just going to add that right here to the apples of our cheeks. Right here, because we just want a little bit of color. Y'all know I love my blush. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Better Skin Powder in Rich Tan. And I'm going to take me a nice little fluffy brush and I'm just going to dust my face. Thank you, girl. We all purpley tonight. And I'm just dusting this off to make sure all my nice little makeup is all set and ready to go. We are going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the Nicole Guerriero. And we're going to use Forever Young tonight. But first, I'm going to spray my face with Fix Plus. Just a little bit to hydrate it. Mine's almost gone, so it barely won't squirt out, y'all. I need to go get some more. And I'm going to go in with this Forever Young color. I know this really does suck, but that's all right. When they unblock me in Facebook, we're going to be back in business on there too. But I kind of like this YouTube. I really like the picture on here and the color that it's giving me, so I'm not complaining. And I'm just adding it here. Let me back up a little bit so y'all can get... Y'all see this highlight tonight, though. Goodness gracious. Right, I like it. It looks like really, really, really nice to me. Like, I like Facebook, but it does not look like this. Like, to me, I thought the picture was very nice on here. So I figure, I don't know how I feel about doing a purple ombre lip with this. I feel like it's going to be, oh yeah, that highlight is the business, y'all, now. This one is really, 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 really one of my favorite ones. I love it. It's like, you can see, get your shades. So we going to use some different lashes tonight. So we going to try these. These are Broadway. They're a little long and dramatic. I want them to be dramatic. Y'all know I've been in my phase being dramatic. So we going to see how these lashes look. These are the Broadway Eyes in 102s. They are extreme. If anybody know these lashes, they are extremely long. So if you are not, if you are not a lash girl and you scared to try lashes and you like little natural lashes, these are not the lashes for you. I recommend wispies and demi wispies for my more natural girls, or anything that's more of a flare out, more thin hair. These are more fuller and dramatic and intense for you to notice them. So we just gonna add this lash right on top. Just a little blue on her. Now we got that lash on. So let me put on the other one. These lashes is long. They pretty though, but they long. I like a little drama. These are nice and full. Get right here in the mirror and do it, y'all. Boy, it's so quiet in my house. That's how I know my kids sleep. Oh, hey, y'all. We got them on. What y'all think about the lip? Somebody suggested an ombre lip, but I feel like that'll be too much. What y'all think? Do y'all want an ombre lip or y'all want a nude lip? Y'all let me know, ombre or nude? Ombre, okay. We got one for ombre. Now you gotta be confident in your answer. You said ombre. Who else? Ombre. Ombre is like two-tone. It'll be like a purple. It'll kind of be like my eye, dark to light in the center. Okay, so we gonna do an ombre. Y'all saying ombre, so I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. I need my dark pencil though. I need a dark purple pencil. Dark purple pencil. No, I need to be something like... I need a purple. Let me see if I got a purple lip pencil. Okay, we gonna do the purple ombre. Let me see. Do I have my purple lip pencil in here? Let me see, y'all. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Because now I got to find two colors that I'm looking for. A purple lip pencil. And I think we going to do Nicki Minaj Viva La Glam 2. It was like a purple, if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. All these MAC lipsticks. First of all, I'm looking through the wrong one. First of all. Got them. Okay, y'all. We in there. We in there. Yep, we're gonna go in. We are going to go in with Max Nightingale. What she said? What kind of lip she said, y'all? I ain't putting no glitter on my lip, y'all. Y'all going too far now. I think we're gonna let the eyes speak for the glitter tonight. Y'all want some glitter on the lip? I already gotta make this ombre look right, y'all. We gonna see. We gonna see. Let me see. That's what I was looking for. Right here. Okay, y'all. We gonna do some glitter on the lips. But first, I want to fix this ombre just a little bit with a darker color. I'm going to use Color You Cosmetics as soon as I find my little lip brush. I'm going to use the liquid lipstick in Regal. It's a purple. Ooh. I need to see that movie. Anybody seen that movie? I said I was going to do purple tonight, so we is doing purple. Thank you. I'm finna add just a little bit of this glitter for y'all. Ah, you so silly. And I'm gonna go in with the same glitter that I put on my eye Purple Rain. And I'm adding this right on top of the gloss. I don't know why I went out there in a moment, that second. So this is our finished look, you guys. Yeah, it had me reconnect, like the signal lost for a second, but it's back. I'm sorry, y'all. And this is our finished look. We got this purple thing going on tonight, y'all. What y'all think? Like, it's something about this little. I like this. This came out really good. Y'all was right. The glitter was cute. I think it came out good. I hope you ladies enjoy. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in with me. I'm going to take y'all some amazing pictures. Hopefully, I get them posted tonight. Thank you, Lana. Yes, I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to try with y'all. I'm going to try to post them tonight. If not, they'll be posted in the morning. But I'm going to take you guys some pictures. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Tomorrow, be on the lookout because I'm going to make a post. I will be going live with Savon on her page. We will be starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow because we are doing Girls Are Just Clowning Around. Girls just like clowning around. And it's going to be a special difference. We're going to be making ourselves look like clowns. So y'all tune in. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. I appreciate all y'all for coming into my YouTube. Please tell a friend to join us on here. Please follow, like, subscribe. I'm going to start making sure I get some videos on here where I'm going to start doing some videos too. So you guys just be on the lookout for that. All of my glitters can be purchased on my website. If you have any questions you want to ask me, I will be answering messages through my DM on my Facebook. I am going to list the products up under the picture when I post them. So be on the lookout for that. I want to say thank you.